Hey everybody, how's it going? How are we all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Hey GM. So we're back with Stoneblock. We can. We've got a lot of stuff here. To get put away. I need a better way of. I need better way of dealing with this. What's the plan for tonight? I don't really know. I don't know. Ooh, apparently a rabbit. Throw that in there. I've got all this suspicious sand landed down that I need to sort out. So let me dust all of this out of the way. But now I've got a bit of power going, maybe what I need to do is start the next level. And then this one. And then we get this one. And throw all of that in there. You can go away. Let's give you your brush back. So, things that I have been doing, I've just been cleaning this up a little bit. I want to organize these animals a bit. And I've also only got one cow. I realize I need another cow. Another normal cow. Chickens are going to be a ways off. So I have some power. So maybe what we do is we start down here. Down this row. So we need a superheating element, and we need ultimate thermodynamic couplers. So we're gonna need a lot of mechanism stuff. So maybe that's what we want to do, is get the mechanism machines up and running, get multiple metallurgic infusers, multiple of all the other machines, because we're gonna need atomic alloy, so we need like multiple metallurgic infusers for this. So where is best? I could start putting a floor on. Like if I put a floor on this, like just above that painting. Do I have an elevator? Elevator, white elevator. There's a load of wool and some ender pearls. Yeah, that is fine. Okay, so we've got elevators. And let's grab like all this stone. Andesite. I'm probably gonna need a lot more stone. Can we get a building gadget? Okay, building gadget is easy. Oh, and some redstone. Can I charge you in here? No. Okay, we can charge you in here though. If we do there, and maybe we put our elevator like here. There we go. I probably will need more. I'm actually surprised at how much I was not expecting. I was not expecting wow, I was not expecting to have enough there. And let's just check that because we've cut off. Okay, that is fine. So let's work through the mechanism chapter. Elevators and building gadgets. So infused alloy. Do I want to have this up a level? Like, the most useful stuff in mods is usually the little teleport pads. Yeah, they're always pretty good. I think having these at this level. I need to check. We need a redstone one. So yeah, so you need a redstone one. I need a diamond one. And then I need a refined obsidian. Yeah, so you need refined obsidian. Refined obsidian. That's obsidian dust in diamond. Okay. So I need 2 metallurgic infusers. And I need to get power up there. How difficult are these tesseracts? Enderium ingots. So if you can get Enderium ingots, you can get a cow. Weird. Now, I could have sworn I've got another tesseract somewhere. There we go. So I'm just going to have power go in the back of that. I'm just going to use the tesseract. At the minute. Because I don't think we can get flux dust easily. Yeah, not yet. So I need 1, 2, 3. So I need 2 more metallurgic infusers. So you need osmium, iron, redstone, and furnaces. Okay, so to get refined obsidian, find obsidian. I need obsidian dust, so I need a crusher. Right, what is a crusher need? Lava, 2 basic control circuits. We can go and grab the lava eggs. Okay, you haven't produced me any more animals. Oh, you're weirdly still transferring. There we go. We need that egg. Right, crusher. I need a steel casing. And that needs osmium. Redstone. I have lava eggs. Okay, the crusher. Okay, we have a crusher. Okay, so that's the crusher done. That's the building gadget. So, copper in redstone. You can go in there. So you are redstone, and we'll throw copper in there. We'll get like a stack of that. And then we need advanced control circuits. Oh. You can actually just... You can actually just put redstone on these things. He's really advanced for his age. Okay, so the enrichment chamber is next. Break 3 raw ores into 4 dusts, essentially multiplying your ingot returns. Also use to create enriched versions of items like enriched redstone, enriched carbon, and more. The enriched items can be used in the metallurgic infuser for 8 times the original value. Okay, so I need a enrichment. So I need more steel, more glass, more osmium. Let's just grab a bunch more redstone. That, and then let's grab iron, because we've got iron there. Enrichment chamber. Enrichment. Okay, powered furnace. Energized smelter. Um. Where is my book? There it is. Another steel casing. Energized smelter. Okay, so that's the energized smelter. And what I'm eventually hoping is that I can start building power up here. Seriously? Yeah, you better run. Stupid goat. Okay, what is next? The electrolytic separator. The pressurized reaction chamber. and then biofuel. So the electrolytic separator is used to break down specific liquids like water into two separate gases. The first use you'll have is separating water into oxygen and hydrogen. Oxygen is needed for several machines, including the purification chamber. The pressurized reaction chamber combines one liquid, one gas in one item to produce a new item, and sometimes gas byproduct used to make ethene, HDP, pellets, and more. And then we used pressurized reaction chamber to make substrate, HDP, and sheets. So we're going to need the electrolytic separator. So the electrolytic separator electrolytic separator is going to go here. And then you would be gas, you would be gas. So you're going to push out to either side. So you need an electrolytic core, which is going to need infused alloys. So we're going to need a bunch of those. I'm just going to enrich a bunch of redstone because it'll all come in. Osmium dust. Have I got osmium on me? 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we need sulfur. Which we've got here. Oh, you're not sulfur, you're gold dust. Oh, and that's iron dust. Okay. I thought it was sulfur. Oh, iron dust. I need an iron dust as well. So that's an electrolytic core. And that's the electrolytic separator. Okay, so I want... I want a bucket. No. What are they at? Mech pipe. Pressurized tube. 2 steel and a piece of glass. Basic chemical. I want another one of those. You input chemicals, output. So we could put water in you. Let's go grab some. Let's grab 16 water eggs. Sure. Oh, you won't pull out of there? It's the buckety one I need now. The buckety one. Mechanical pipes, yep, mechanical pipes. Just like a straw. Here. Wrench. Okay, so you are now crafting me hydrogen and oxygen. So that is the electrolytic separator. Okay, pressurized reaction chamber. Okay, you need one of those. You are one of those. A dynamic tank. Casing using dynamic tank multi-block, a structure capable of storing great amounts of fluid. On 2 of those. I need more control circuits. One more of those. Right, okay. I'm gonna give you a bit of space as well. Because you need chemicals. Okay, biofuel, we can crush. So if we crush baked potatoes, that's pretty good. Who's got the... Wait, hang on. Potato. Do you no longer come from unearthing? Level 1, level 2. Required level greater than 3. We'll just shove you into the crusher there. Alright, just going to take a brief break, and then I'll be back shortly. We're back. Oh, that's where the loot beast stuff is. I'm going to put mechanism stuff. Like, I'm just going to have mechanism stuff up here. Stupid dirt chest. I thought there were like a ton of energy tablets. Yeah, I thought there were. Oh, and muffling upgrades. Also in here, I'm going to take you out now. I'm going to take the lightning rod, like this stuff out. And you can sit in this chest. Okay, you there. This is the reaction chamber. So you are quite happily crushing away. And we've got our biofuel. It's going to be used to craft and power a biogenerator, which can be used for power upgrade in the early game. It's also used to create ethene, which is an energy-dense gas used for both power and crafting HDPE pellets. So, substrate. Oh, you can make oxygen. Yeah, so we pump hydrogen and water. I need a good source of infinite water. Is there a creative fluid tank? The Evertide amulet. Which needs all the dark matter. So the Evertide amulet is solid. Eternus fuel, Philosopher's Stone. A pitcher plant. Wait, is a pitcher plant water? Is Is that what a pitcher plant's for? Huh. I must have thrown it out. I'm sure I had pitcher plants. Did I trash them thinking they were useless? That's entirely possible. It's probably not in there. Okay, well let's try getting some of those because I had some in here. There's one. How do you how do you use them though? Override, plantable, gardening, invalid face. Can we? Can you just? You could just pipe out of it? If you could pipe out of it, that's stupidly good. Mechanical pipe. How often does it fire? Okay, I mean you're producing like a lot of water. If I do that, I can get more of them. Okay, okay, no. This is decent. This is decent. Crazy, but decent. I mean, this is producing more water than. It's a good enough amount. Right, okay. I want fluid in six buckets. 6 buckets at a time. Or at least that initial one is 6 buckets. That's crazy. It's kind of crazy. And then you are going to fire again. So I need to pipe the hydrogen out of here and into here. Configure chemicals. I'm actually gonna wrench you there. And you are gonna output and you want to input chemicals there. And then you produce ethene. So if I put you into a gas burning generator, I need to put heat in before I can create a gas burning generator. Okay, well you're making substrate. Okay, you're basically going to produce all the hydrogen I need. Okay, the next thing I need is HDPE pellets. So that's oxygen and liquid ethene. So I'm going to want another pressurized reaction chamber. Alright, let's grab like redstone. Steel. glass. I need the control circuits again. One, two of those. Infused alloy. Should I create the steel and redstone? It's actually pretty easy. If we do this, do. So maybe you need to actually. Yeah, you needed to pull power out of those. Okay, so you need substrate and you need liquid ethene and oxygen. So I'm going to need a rotary condensator. So I need one of these. One of these. One of you. One of you. Glass. Getting busy on here today. So you need the ethene. And let's just... I need to basically empty this. Oh, and the front is input. Okay, cool. Front is input. And then we can go here like this and there, and finally we can go bump, 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 bump. Okay, chemicals, output. You are input, you are output. Oh, you don't want to be that tube. You want to be... You want to be fluid because you're liquid now. Mechanical pipe. Hammer! Okay, you... Here's what we're going to do. Right, I need to now get oxygen into there. Right, we should be able to get then... Right, so I need to get oxygen into you, so we can take oxygen from here. and we put oxygen in there. And we put substrate in there, which gives us HDPE pellets. And then HDPE sheets, 3 of them go in an enrichment chamber. Enrichment chamber. Echo the Wayfinder cells elytra, or you can particle collide. Okay, that is substrate. And that makes a neutron activator. Which we're probably going to need later. So we've got plenty of HDPE sheets. Which we can make to use modules, we can make farming, we can make SPS unit stuff, rad shielding, the mecha tool. We need polonium to start making the armor. A circuit slicer turns that into plastic. That's pretty good. Okay, so we've got oh, you just need biofuel. That's what's missing there. Yeah, so we need that. Okay, so we've got a bunch of HDPE pellets. Okay, fine. So let's go grab like a stack of diamonds and enrich those diamonds. And we need obsidian. I need a good way of getting obsidian. I need a good way of getting obsidian. Can we make infernal dust? We can make this infernal dust. Maybe that's... What's this stick? Plus 49% gravity. Yeah, no, that is a terrible stick. I would rather have this stick. That stick can get yeeted. Maybe EMC. Maybe EMC. Alright, hang on. Infernal Dust we can get. Maybe. Blackout Powder. That's actually not that difficult. Hang on. Blue dye and light grey, grey, black. And a piece of obsidian. Glowstone, redstone. Okay, that is Infernal Dust. And then we need Cognitive Flux, which we have 2 of. Soul Soil. We can get from enriching soul sand. Which can come from crushing. Haunting sand. Soul Soil comes from enriching soul sand. Precision Soul Mill of that. Possessed Blaze drops it. Bulk Haunting. Or Soul Sand, which comes from Conjuration Essence. Conjuration Essence. Imbuement Chamber. Okay, this is doable. This is doable. Okay, so I have an imbuement chamber. I need Pedus at ours. Arcane pedestals. Gold nugget, source stone. One, two, three. So we need a Wilden Horn, a token, and a book. I think I've got a Wilden Horn or two. And then a book. Let's grab you. Stable footing. Okay, fine. And then what are we imbuing? We're imbuing a source gem. No recipe found. If pedestals are required, they must be placed within the 1 block cube. There we go. It's a little weird that we can put it on there, but hey. Now you're talking. Right, let's grab sand. And now we're gonna keep a piece of soul sand there. I needed nether quartz. Damn it, buddy. Buddy. And a block of diamond, okay. An alchemist's best friend. Ah, we can finally start transmuting things. There's a way to change the shape of this. Category EC2. What is it? What is it? Project E. Change mode G. Okay, so we can transmute you now. Can we transmute you? We can't do stairs. Press not bound to open a crafting grid. So we can world transmute a bunch of stuff. Grab Nuka-Cola. And we can start making alchemical bags, because we can make an alchemical chest. Maybe we can't make alchemical bags? Maybe we can't do that yet. Once you have experienced Dimensionalist, I bet you need... Most items in the pack won't have EMC, but dark matter and red matter can be used far more than EMC. Either of those can be changed. Yeah, it's this resonance engineering block that we need. Getting a garden cloche actually is probably also not a bad idea. Just for like automating this. No, this. Or is there a mechanism? Yeah, there should be a way of doing something with it in... I thought so as well. I thought Mechanism had a... Basic engineering block, yeah, I need... Okay. So we're not quite there. We're not quite there with EMC, but we do have the Soul Sand, so that will come in. So we can actually haunt things now, which is useful. But I was still trying to get obsidian, wasn't I? Obsidian chicken, stonework generator, combiner, casting, world transmutation, cooling. Thanks for the stick. Magma cream. Involves dropping magma cubes. Or we need a good infinite source of lava. Feed a cow a blaze rod to create this fluid cow. Okay. I'm into this. Feed a cow a blaze rod. I've got an assembler somewhere. Hang on. Alright, let's... Can I get basic cores easy? Oh yeah, that's easy. 8, 16, 24. Alright, okay, now... I need another cow. I need more cow. Cow spawn egg. Cow in a jar. You're an axolotl spawn egg, you're a glow squid, you're a polar bear, elder guardian, creeper, goat. I turn too many cows into fluid cows. Is mostly just what I did. Oh. Okay, you can breed fluid cows together. Nickel and copper make Constantin, zinc and copper make brass, copper and silver make Shibuchi. Lava and water potentially make milk. I wonder if one of the spawns sells them. Random furnace. Gateway to the Emerald Grove. So I mean that's probably just what we do. Oh, what are you? You're just a stick. I need XP from somewhere. Here. Do, 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 do. I need more XP. There we go, that's plenty of XP. Is that it? That was terrible. Again, Sweeping Edge 2, is that all? Also, I should fill... capturing... Capturing 2. I mean, I'll take capturing 2. Do-do-do. And you can all go in there, you can go in there. Okay, there's a load of animals. Okay, where did I put... Could have sworn I got some hay bales. Yes, I did. Okay, and then... Come on. There we go. That's you through. God. Get out of the way, sheep. There we go. And then these guys, I don't care. Okay. And we'll cook this stuff up. Okay, let's take these nuggets. Okay, we're gonna have to let's turn these into blocks. Okay, well that's made a bunch of space, at least. And we can do this and get some space as well back. Okay, okay. Let's grab another ender pearl. And piece of slime. I need string. Sorry, but cows, you're in here. I will move you. Bone, feather. Right, you are good. Come on, no, no, no. Don't go out there. Okay, you're fine. So we can keep making you. And let's feed you into a lava cow. Okay, so let's grab one of those and one of those. Okay, and then I need a fluid cow jar. Which is glass. Glass. That and a bucket. You lava cow. That was not what I was wanting. Okay, you weren't making me. Can I get a water cow? Water cow? Yeah, there is a water cow. Glowstone. Alchemy glass. So it's not feeding a cow. What about a water bucket? Hang on. Hash feed. No. Dollar feed? So Eye of Ender. Insulating resin. Absolutely don't feed that to cows. Clapple. Feed to a cow to get molten enderium. So I don't think there's anything for water. So I think it's just clapples. I don't need the seeds. Get rid of the seeds. I don't know where that wandering trader is. So molten uranium, molten amethyst, molten red. Molten zinc, molten lead, molten carbon, molten slime, molten gold, molten uranium, molten amethyst. I don't know that you are going to give me water. Blaze Rod said feed to a cow to create lava. Feed to a cow to create molten ender. Feed to a cow. Yeah, bit of resistance. It's like, what is the chance of getting the water cow? I need to understand what water cow is. Water cow. I don't actually need it. I don't actually need it. Hang on. I was gonna get a water cow, but I can just pull out the pitch plant. Because I can pull out the pitch plant. Go and get some bone. Another piece of moss. And can I make obsidian? I mean, we could just cool it with Oritech. An industrial chiller needs a motor. Like, that's not terrible. Can we make obsidian in a mixer? Or can we make molten obsidian somehow? In the foundry. Slow melter. Industrial cooler. Like, I think this is the best thing. That might be the best way. Because you just turn lava straight into... Or can we create you? Advanced machine frames, you need pink slime. Yeah, so you're not gonna be anytime soon. Obsidian. Not crying obsidian. Molten obsidian, fluid alloy, or melting. Yeah, I'm surprised you can't. I'm surprised you can't do it in a mixer, like a create mixer. So I think the industrial chiller is gonna be the best. Okay, and I can get ice. I can get ice. Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. I can upgrade this spellbook. I've been needing that. I just realized I can upgrade the spellbook. You are a nether quartz chicken? Yep. Alright, I'm just gonna dump a load of stuff in here that I don't want right now. I want you. Because I'll empty those out. What was I doing? What was I doing? Industrial chiller? Yeah, I need ice. Which is I need a better version of this, so I need nether quartz. And I need blaze powder. You, and then you. And then to get you, you need a bunch of stuff. But I can now make the break have hang on, so we go touch, break, area of effect. So hang on, let's check this. Okay, you are a 2x2. Let's add another one on there. Okay, you are good. And then the next one I want is a touch break. Not sensitive, not dampen. Or is it exchange? Exchange. We could buy the exchange glyph. Presumably from the magician. Or the enchanter. Right, let's go and see if we can't find the enchanter. See if the enchanter gives us... That's the machinist, that's the magician. That's the quartermaster. That's the catalyst. That's the Twilight Ancient. This is the enchanter. Oh, we have to unlock you.
Do you too seek the power of the deep? It has been many eons since I first wove the theory of enchantment, an art still practiced to this day, and now it seems you are next in line to walk this path. May your fate be better than the nitwits who failed to control the deep and turn this realm to stone. To claim your world engine upgrade, you must follow my instructions carefully, lest the deep consume you. Begin by delving into the depths of the world, where a dark and ancient power lingers. Within its lair, you may uncover echo shards that carry the essence of the deep. Alternatively, you may encounter a certain explorer who has returned with echo shards of his own. Completing the Wayfinder's task should persuade him to trade some, if you, like many others, prefer to avoid the dangers of the deep.
Okay, so you do sell them, but I need to unlock them. Because that is Silk Touch. So we need to find that Deep Slate. We did that. Within the lower part of the Deep Slate ring, you have a chance to run into the ancient city. Sure, there's nothing bad down there. Just quietly sneak in and find a few echo shards. The Wayfinder can also offer you some that you can buy once you've completed some of their tasks. Okay, well, we just need wool then. Let's grab some wool. How hard can this be? How hard can this be? We've been into the Deep Slate ring. Yeah, easy until I summon the warden. I went kind of weirdly deep here. And then we got into the Deep Slate Ring. So we're just gonna keep going deeper. I assume that we just get deep and then we come across. We're at 39, 40. Okay, we're at the bottom. I wonder if it's this. I wonder if it's this. So let's just go. Well, at least the touch break is fast. Okay, let's try going through like this again. We're in the deep slate depths. There is Ultimine, but it doesn't work on stone and it doesn't work on deep slate. See, or it does work. Maybe it just didn't work with the maybe it just didn't work with the that in hand. This doesn't. This doesn't look like. Let's try an escape tunnel. We've not hit anything. We've definitely opened out here. Oh, and that is a. Oh, that's not good. Why are there so many? That's not good. Because what I don't want is all these mobs setting them off. I'm gonna have to turn my music off. While I'm here. Hang on. Let's can't amplify anymore. Yeah, it's drinking potions. I need to just. There we go. I needed to do that. Right. To make sure. I don't think there's a. No. Skulk sensor. Blessed Iron Leggings. Unbreakable 3, mana regen 3. They're not bad. Unbreaking 3, Mending, Rebounding 2. But they don't have any bonus. Those are pretty solid legs. Those are pretty solid legs. Prop 3, Unbreaking 3, Mana Boost 3, Blast Protection 3. But not quite good enough. I don't mind the configurators in there. I'm going to get rid of the stick. I'm going to keep the hoe out. Don't need the lead. It's probably done. I don't need the diamond stick. No Shrieker around here. Okay. Oh, you started moving on me. Capacitor, coal, regen potion. These legs are just straight up prop 4. Pretty good. That's the capacitor. Aha, there's some echo shards. And another lead. That hoe can go away. Oh, that's where all the noise were coming from. Okay. Let's make sure. I wonder if what we've ended up with here is like a nether dungeon and the ancient city have just intersected. Which is fortunate because I think it's meaning that we've possibly lost some some Shriekers. Like, I don't know where that initial Shrieker was. But we can definitely get some light going on. That sounds Hoglin-y. Or Brute. You are not Silk Touch, but you are Silk Touch. That is just a Sculpt Sensor. Okay, we've got some Catalyst here. Sharpness book. Fortune 3 book. Plenty of potions of regen. That blaze will be really annoying. Yep. Can't believe he dodged that. Why don't I auto sort my inventory first once before picking stuff up, make it easy to deposit everything without having to skip what I want to keep. I don't know. What I need to do is get backpacks to do things like auto pickup. And I do have a backpack. Like, there is a netherite backpack that I've got access to I could be using. Kind of want to see if I can get... Yeah, and then at that point it is... It is kind of similar to that. Ah, there's a chest down there. Oh, not ideal. But there actually doesn't seem to be any shriekers around. Just blazers. Oh, another ring of invisibility. Oh, my head broke. I think I'm fine to leave. Yeah, I think I'm fine to leave. We got what we came for. Aquadashers allows the wearer to walk on fluids while sprinting. Sure, we'll wear those. The lengthy stone sword goes in there. To like random compass. So we've got a load of junk here. We can turn the music back on now. Let's pull all the also I'm gonna get you out and I think you yes. Now we've got another empty bag. So we've got this guy. Wait, did you turn into a crystal chest when we broke you? I think you did. No, it didn't. But it did. What? Oh, it's just behind. Oh, you don't turn into two of those. Okay. Right. Let's grab. Let's stick all these into here. Any more? Uh, enchanted books. That's all the enchanted books. Mechanism stuff. There. Ring of invisibility can go in there. That was weird. All these saddles. Don't need all the saddles in there. All the bows. What else? You copper, more iron. Bone meal. Stone in there. The redstone blocks are in there. Random mod stuff can go in here, especially if it hasn't had a place, like that. I don't know what you're for. Yeah, the quartz in there. Isnium dust can go in there. Your rock and stone, your other blocks. You are a mob drop because you're string. Wool. Wool. Book can go in there. Wool is technically a mob drop. Andesite in rock and stone. Those are dusts. So in there. Dielectric paste in there. Other mob stuff. Other mod stuff. Right, okay. So red bag is empty. Okay, light blue. Candle, redstone, bone, those, echo shards, gunpowder, sticks, ruined book. That's just gonna keep stuff I actually care about. Gravitational chestplate can go, the reinforced iron leggings, the steel touch leggings, pickaxe, that axe, those legs. Those legs can go. Bow the hoe, the lead. You're a gem. That's another biome crystal. Oh, the saddle goes in there. Cobbled deep slate in there. Coal is in there. Okay, you're empty. You've basically just got my tools in you. That one's empty because that's what I've got. This is food. Let's do this. More cogwheels, gantry shaft. There's a load of create stuff in this. Random rubies. Amethyst shards, cracked deep slate brick. These are definitely worth swapping. And let's go grab, empty this into here. Okay, that. Let's what did we need to do? We got the Echo Shard. And we got an enchanted book. Boon of the Earth. Ores may be found when mining stone. That's actually really good. Let's go see the enchanter.
You must now craft an enchanting vessel capable of housing the three aspects of enchanting: Eterna, Quanta, and Arcana. Through careful balance, discover the proper mixture of items to reach these values, or greater: 60 Eterna, 40 Quanta, and 40 Arcana. This harmony of aspects will awaken the deep shelves, turning them into vessels fit to channel the deep. Why bookshelves, you ask? Because knowledge is the key to all things, my dear seeker. Your world engine upgrade will require a few awakened shelves and 2 echo-infused deep shelves. This may be created by bringing the Echo Shard into resonance with the awakened vessel near sources of Arcana. Be cautious, be bold, my new friend.
Okay. It's easy enough. Also, I can buy this now. Which means I can make a touch break. To be exchange. So you are basically Silk Touch. No? What are you exchanging with? I thought when used on blocks, it changes the blocks in the player's tab bar as if they were mined with Silk Touch. And amplify. I thought I could. Yeah, I thought I could use that as Silk Touch. Yeah, and that's just broken. I thought it was Silk Touch. Anyway, that'll do for this. So thanks for watching this episode.